Hello and welcome back. It is me again, and today, get ready, it's a very nerdy topic. We're talking about traffic. What? I said nerdy, and I said traffic? How is traffic nerdy? We're talking about physics and PDEs, that's how it's nerdy, and today we have the lost door. Get it? Because the door is lost. It's gone. It's empty. Don't worry about the creepy music. The creepy music will come back later, okay? Don't worry about it. We're playing the lost today. The win streak might end here. An entire win streak of 4, but oh well. You know, you win some, you lose some. So, without much further ado, just a tenth of a second too late on that. Hi! What are you doing here? Also, the stars? Tech X! Wow! Okay, this is a pretty good start. Already. That's great. Wonderful. I am very happy with that. Hello. I am scared of you. I'm intimidated by you. Let's find the boss first and then see if I need to re-roll it. You know, I think that's a good strategy. Anyway, I have an absolute ton to talk about today, so I'll get started and... Oh, nice. Nice and early, because I have a lot prepared, because... Well, mainly it's because this is a Lost episode, as in playing the Lost, and so I am fully prepared to die several times, possibly late into the run. Yeah, that's, so, lots to possibly talk about today. Do I care about that? A little bit. A little bit. I'll take it. It's fine. It gives me 2 keys. I can enter the alternate path, which is what I mainly want. Now let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I got keys. I'm very glad I got keys. Anything else? No? Okay. Let's start off by defining traffic. Traffic refers to the flow of vehicles, pedestrians, bicycles, and sometimes animals on transportation networks. The aim of traffic theory is to understand, predict, and manage this flow. Wow. To maximize efficiency and safety. But mostly efficiency, to be perfectly honest with you. No. Broadly speaking, there are 2 types of traffic flow. There is uninterrupted flow, and then interrupted flow. Uninterrupted flow occurs on highways or expressways where there are no signals or stop signs, whereas interrupted flow... Oh, great. Why... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say something dumb. Get away from me. So uninterrupted flow, again, occurs on highways or expressways where there are no signals or stop signs, and it is governed by vehicle interactions and road geometry. Math. Interrupted flow is traffic in urban areas with traffic signals, signs, and pedestrian crossings. Flow can be frequently interrupted or stopped or slowed. Ooh. Okay. One guppy item down? I don't want to use my star's teleport, but I'll keep it on me just in case things ever get sketchy. Ah, of course. Well, okay. Yeah. No. Now I have to... Ah. Whoop. Whoop. And whoop. Okay. Cool. I just didn't want to... I wanted to use the charges optimally of the rooms, and of course I should have gone to the double wide first. Okay. Fantastic. This game is easy. I am tempted by restock now because of just how much money I have. You know? Cool, I did get him. I wasn't sure. Well, now I have one more reroll. And you know, with the money I have and the fact that there is a half-priced item in the shop that isn't terrible, I think I'll snag it. Okay, I won't take that. Sorry. But with the plus 10 luck that I'm gonna have soon, I don't mind spending extra bombs. I do mind this. I really do mind you. I'm sorry. Well, let's get into the boss. I haven't talked very much about traffic, which is a problem, because again, I do have a lot to talk about today, and it's largely technical. Maybe that excites you. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, now I have some time to talk. Okay, fundamental traffic flow theory. This is the backbone of traffic engineering. It involves three main variables. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. Also, great item. Wonderful item. We have flow, often represented by Q, which is the number of vehicles passing a point per unit time, such as vehicles per hour. It's literally useless. That's... I don't know about that. Don't touch me. Okay. Don't touch me either. Cool. Maybe I should have saved that, just in case. You never know. Does that even affect me? No, it doesn't. Cool, okay. I do not really care for Mom's pills. I do care for that. Give me damage. Range. I should have seen that coming. Oh, well. If I need to, I do have a panic button still. Not the literal panic button item, but my teleport out of here to the stars. There we are. That's 1. And a 2. This guy is easy. He's a chump. See? Absolute chump. Okay, so flow is the first variable, then density is the second, often represented by K, which is the number of vehicles per unit length of road. Ooh, ooh. There we go, and lastly we have speed, often represented by V because velocity. ANSAs, huh? Sure. Great. Oh. Okay. Easy. That's a fly item, and I can re-roll it. Into something else. Yeah, I'll do it. Boop. Yes! That is perfect for me. Oh, that's so good. I said that in kind of a weird inflection, didn't I? Oh well. Ignore it. Simply ignore it. So the fundamental equation here that governs traffic theory, just for your information, is, well, actually not just for your information, it does very much matter to a lot of the rest of today, is Q equals K times V. That is, flow equals density times speed. Now that's actually not a very exciting equation at all, because that is just a change of units, basically. At least that's the way I see it. And yeah, we go. Oh, hello, chump. Welcome back. Oh. Also, do I get both of these? What's going on? I don't have more options. I do want to re-roll it, though. I will. Ah! Great, more range. Alright, mirrored time, because I'm greedy. It's as simple as. So let's talk about some traffic flow models now. First, we have Greenshield's model from 1935. This models traffic as a linear relationship between speed and density. Very straightforward. This assumes drivers slow down as the road becomes more crowded. And the model itself is V equals VF times 1 minus K over Kj. Or K sub j, I should say. And V sub f. V sub f is free flow speed, and K sub j is the jam density, that is the maximum possible density. Wormy! Excellent. Excellent. Restock in here? Okay, don't mind if I do. Now, I'm not a fan of that. Let's see, next we have shockwave theory, which, well, not a model, but a theory itself, analyzes how traffic jams, or shockwaves, that is, propagate backwards when there's a sudden reaction in flow. And I think I should have one more charge. I don't care for you. Sorry. Shockwave theory is used in congestion prediction and control systems. That's a lot of money. Yay. Oh, hello. How's it going? Strange seeing you here. Absolutely. Okay, now I have so much range. If only I had held off on getting the prize, whatever thing it's called. Oh well. Next, we have traffic capacity and level of service, abbreviated LOS. So, traffic capacity. Maximum flow capacity is the maximum flow rate that a section of road can handle under ideal conditions. And give me an item. Oh. Level of service ranges from A, that is free flow, to F, that is breakdown flow. Level of service is based on factors like speed, density, and driver comfort. Next, we have a behavioral theory, the car following model. Whoa. Magic skin! No thank you. I'll come back. I am so close to a guppy transformation. I need guppy. Okay. Well, you know, I do have 9 lives, so I don't... You know, I think it's a bit early to tell. I think this might be a win, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Whoa. The red key. There's not too many places I can use it, so hold on, let me explore these adjacent rooms first. Right, I've been here already. Ah, this could be related to the red room. Quite possibly. Oh, neat. Another one. Let me try and use this first. No red doors at all? Okay. That's concerning. I'm gonna try here. Oh. Okay. Well, didn't work out. Hi. I could still try another room or two, but it's time to re-roll. Into nothing! Yay. Anyway, the car following model describes how a driver adjusts... Ooh. Oh, okay. Adjusts their speed based on the vehicle ahead. For example, the Gaziz Herman Rothery, or GHR model. I will not describe this to you verbally. I will do you a great service, and just not even attempt it. I mean, all things considered, I have seen far more complex models, but still, to describe it verbally would torture you. I'll just say that it uses a sub n of t, which is the acceleration of the nth vehicle, as well as v sub n-1 and x sub n-1, the speed and position of the vehicle ahead. Excellent. And that's a buff to damage and speed. It seems as though Keeper's Sack doesn't improve fire rate. I thought it did. Huh. Huh. Then we have lane changing models next, which are models that describe decisions on changing lanes based on gaps, speed differences, and driver behavior. That's fairly straightforward. And okay, not interested. Next we have... Okay, we're done with models. I know I didn't really get into at much depth. We'll get into more depth with a different model later, a more complex model. Yay. Oh. It doesn't affect me. Weird. Neat. Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. I may as well. What's the... Oh, excellent. What's the worst that could happen? Not much. Not much. I really hope I get a tear effect soon. So next up, again, not again, I don't think I introduced this. We have simulation and optimization tools for traffic. These include micro-simulation models that focus on each individual vehicle, such as Visim or AimSun. Those are the names of specific traffic models. Then we have macro simulation, that is a model that treats traffic like a fluid flow, such as MetaNet. And then we have mesoscopic models, which is a, if you can't tell by the name, a mix of the two. Modern theories and technology focusing on traffic include Intelligent Transportation Systems, ITS, which use sensors, cameras, and AI to manage traffic. Then we have Autonomous Vehicle Traffic Theory, which studies how self-driving cars affect traffic flow. And lastly, we have Network Science, which analyzes whole cities or road networks as complex systems. Neat! I mean, I could take the rusted key. It doesn't help. You know? I don't need keys. Not when I have 13 luck. Unless I die. Then I'll have 3 luck. And I still won't need keys. Probably. Likely. "100% chance of an angel room, huh? Neat. Oh, I didn't see that guy down there. Who's next? A dead ghost. Yeah. Where? And he's still not dead. How did I kill the first one? Finally. Next. He's gonna break the ground. Next. Ah, great. Whoa, hold on. Hold your horses. And finally, some of these schmucks. I might take that. I will take that. Wow, okay, fantastic. And I am tempted, but I'd rather keep it for that balance. And how much do I care about this? Not very much. I care about that far less. Let's go get that battery. Oh, right, never mind. Also, I can search for the secret room. I've got infinite bombs after all. Should be around here somewhere. No? Maybe it's nowhere then. Right, this is the thin room, so I have to ignore that. It's probably here. Or here. It's probably here. Yeah, I told you it was there, and you doubted me. Whoa. Well. Mama Mega, huh? I'll take card reading. And then I'll take you, and we'll be done with this floor. I promise. Unless it's another food item. No, I already promised. Anyway, let's now talk about traffic in terms of fluid dynamics, because this has actually been a little bit of a pet project. It's another food item. I can re-roll it later. I have that luxury. This has been somewhat of a pet project of mine since college, actually. Well, boss time. Bye-bye. Right, because I have the goat head. Oh. Oh. Yes. I wish I could make use of the revelation beam. Oh. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think this run is a success. Wow, okay. Anyway, yeah, this has been something I've personally been thinking about since college. Wondering about modeling traffic as a one-way wave equation. Or not necessarily a one-way wave equation, but just a wave equation. And as it turns out, as I found out today, people have done it already. But it's a pretty neat idea, so I'm still proud of myself for thinking of it myself and analyzing it myself on my own time, even if it's already been done before. I'm happy, that's all. I kind of don't want it. Kind of. Yeah, okay. Specifically because of the shot speed. I want shot speed down so that the Tech X sphere spends more time on an enemy so that I hit him with the laser beam. The orbital cannon. That's so good. Get out here. And it even blew up the guy. Wow. So nice. So nice. Oh, it's so good. And that's just straight down. Okay. Gimpy. No thanks. No thank you at all. I want another guppy item, please. Please and thank you. Guppy me. The magician is even better. Anyway, talking about fluid... What? Really? Talking about fluid dynamics now. Hey! There we are. No. Have I gotten it before? I mean... I have the luxury to take it if I've never gotten it before. You know? But... Yeah, I'll take it. I guess. No. Well... Yeah, fine. I don't think I've picked it up before, which is the main reason I'm taking it, because I intend to use this last room's charge on the cursed room item. And thankfully I am able to get a charge from this room. What's it gonna be? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's a good fire rate now. A very good fire rate. It's a shame I won't be able to take the magician into the fight, into the beast fight, but whatever. We go down. So, in physics, the classical 1D wave equation... Hey. That's mean. The classical 1D wave equation is given as the second partial of u with respect to time is equal to the wave speed squared, which is just some constant generally, times the second partial of u with respect to x squared. That is distance or position. This is so easy. Telepills, huh? I'm considering it. Well, okay, I'm not considering that. Let's re-roll again. That does nothing for me, so I'm gonna do this. Bump you out of the way. The main reason I did that is so I can re-roll. And I'll re-roll again when I get the charge. Oh. Okay. There. Hi, I don't want to be here. I don't have many more options. And I got the 9 volt, so it doesn't really matter whether I do the 2 charge room right now or not. Oh well. So this equation that I verbally read off to you... Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. Describes how waves, that is, sound, water, strings, etc., propagate, how they flow, how they change. I don't want that. So now, describing traffic in a 1D system, that is, without changing lanes, that is one big oversight here. Oh, can I get a guppy item? No. I'm drowsy, that'd be nice too. Stop it! You're upsetting me. Ooh, okay. So, traffic can be modeled with in one spatial dimension with position, that is x, time, which is t, obviously. I need money, that's what I need. Oops. Density, which is k, again, but now it's a function of x and t. Flow, again, now as a function of... But flow is q, which is a function of x and t. And speed, which is v, once more, a function of x and t. Which is also just q over k. I guess I'll take this, I don't know. Oh, cool. What? That's a 1% chance of happening. Venus, huh? Yeah, Nope, Mercury. I mistook it. Oops. That's fine, Mercury's good too. Buddy in a box. And yeah, reroll. No. Why is it full price? Oh, I guess... No. Why was that full price? I don't actually know. Huh. Oh, right. Double the number of rooms, of secret rooms. Because I'm special now, thanks to the moon. That is so fast. Yeah, well, I tried. Unlike wave displacement, traffic is mass conserving, leading us to the conservation equation. That does show up in traffic modeling. So the conservation equation here is the partial of k with respect to time plus the partial of q with respect to x, that is position, equals 0. What exactly does that mean? Man, I am tired of all this teleporting around. It means that the rate of change of vehicle density at a point is equal to the negative divergence of flow. In other words, if density increases, then flow decreases, or if flow increases, then density decreases. Or did I say the same thing twice there accidentally? I don't think I did, but who really knows? Also, I should use the magician here, before I forget that I can't take it. I still need to find the skull. Where are you, skull? I need you. Let's talk about wave-like behavior in traffic now. So to compare this with wave dynamics, we look at kinematic wave theory. That is, brain fog. My brain is currently fogging up. We are looking at the Lighthill-Witham-Richards model, or LWR model. Oh, that's so good. This model defines flow as a function of density, that is, Q equals capital Q of K. I'm keeping my eye on you. I'm gonna be so fast at firing tiers, Tech X tiers. I am tempted to see what you have to offer, but I really need to find this. There you are. In the last possible position, huh? The last possible room. I did get it. Yay! Bye-bye. Lucky toe. Sure, I'll take that. Oh, oops. So this changes the conservation equation so that it becomes a nonlinear first-order hyperbolic PDE, not a classical wave equation, but still wave-like in nature. If capital Q of K is approximately linear, then you can approximate it with a linear equation. So just using a constant. No, I am so sorry. I cannot. So the conservation equation becomes the partial of K with respect to time plus V naught times the partial of K with respect to X equals 0. And there's the third guppy item. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing else to do. We go. This is a first-order linear advection equation now. A basic wave equation where waves, in this case changes in traffic density, move at constant speed, v naught. Well, that's neat. I have no need for those things. They're both gone? Oh, that sucks. You know why I'm doing this. You can see it very clearly on the left. That was a lot of damage. I'm happy. Thank you, Wormy. Oh. Oh, I mistook where I was for a second. Oh. Yeah, let's move back up towards that boss fight. That's boss challenge room, shall we? Don't you dare. So in this model, density waves propagate through the traffic field, just like physical waves. Okay, we're all good. Let's see. Just reading. Just reading, don't worry about me. Bye. I guess. Yeah, that's a pretty good. This is pretty good. That's a lot of damage. Wow. Well, I don't feel like taking that. Even though I could, without too much issue. So the nonlinearity of the larger equation, before we approximate the flow linearly... Oh, I clicked off. Hold on. The nonlinearity captures phenomena like shockwaves, jams, and stop-and-go behavior. There's also reflection in this system, that is traffic waves bouncing off of boundaries, such as toll booths, which is really neat to think about conceptually. Superposition is not actually applicable here due to the nonlinearity of the system. Waves do not simply add. Let's talk about shockwaves in traffic, that is the discontinuities. If traffic is disturbed, such as with sudden braking, a shockwave may form. This is not smooth like a sine wave, it is a discontinuity that travels backwards through traffic. Shockwave speed, W, is given by W equals Q2 minus Q1 over K2 minus K1, where Q1 and K1 are upstream, and Q2 and K2 are downstream values. Why did I go here? I knew this wasn't the right way. For money, that's why. What does that do? Oh, or was that a kill button? That was probably a kill button. 18, huh? Well, okay, I'll donate it. This mirrors wave discontinuities in nonlinear hyperbolic systems. Let me read just a second, because again, a lot of notes to go through today. Just trying to hurry things along. Ow. I don't want to die. Well, now I have the money. Or would have had the money, rather. Oh well. Let's talk about why traffic propagates faster backwards than forwards, and point out how this shows up in models. Oh. Well, okay, didn't see that. But, a lot of money, huh? A lot of money. And spiders. That is rather fast, isn't it? I glow so brightly on the screen, it's a bit distracting. And we donate. Almost everything, if possible. And I got +1 luck, so it was worth it. No. And yeah, we head on up. It's time. So, if you think about it, when someone breaks in traffic, the people behind them and the people behind them and so on and so forth all break relatively quickly, like within a few moments of each other. But if everyone is stopped and then starts moving, that process is generally kind of slow. Oh, what? How does this work? Oh. Oh. Okay. I know how it works. I think this is gonna be a win. Mayhaps. Mayhap. So again, the traffic as a whole, rather, slows down much faster than it speeds up. Much more quickly than it speeds up. Yes. No conjoined. Interesting. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Just checking, I need to make sure that I don't miss. Wow. I need to make sure that I don't miss my... whatchamacallit? My cracked key piece. So, as a result of traffic as a whole slowing down more quickly than it's able to speed up from a dead stop or even from a slowdown, well, what would I rather have? Something amazing or something amazing? Probably something amazing. Because I have BFF, as a reminder. I am unstoppable. Oh, it didn't direct me to the item room this time. I wasn't sure. He died instantly. You have any idea how crazy that is for that guy to die so quickly? He has so much health. And I'm not missing anything, right? Right? Hello. And it turns into nothing. How poetic. Oh, I have Mercury. I forgot about that. Let's just move on through. Why not? Another power pill, huh? Where's the item? Well, not here. That's the answer. So, let me think about how to say this next point here. Forgive me a moment. Even he died from my flies. That's awesome. Give it to me. This may just be one of the most broken, one of the most damaging builds I have ever created. Also, how did I miss a dime? This is insane. Where is it? Oh, good. I was getting nervous. This is insane. Yeah, sure. More projectile protection, please, because things are gonna get hard to focus on with how many projectiles there might be at a time. So, because traffic is able to, again, as a whole, not on the individual level... Oh, sure, I'll do it. Slow down faster than it's able to speed up. That means that traffic actually coalesces into waves of traffic, waves that move upstream. So, if you've ever been in traffic before, and I say this to all the Americans in the audience, especially those who live in or near cities, if you have ever been in traffic and then you get to the front of the traffic and you're like, what? There was nothing even here. Nice. What even caused the slowdown? That's because what you experienced was effectively the ghost of traffic past. But really though, seriously, the true source of the traffic may have been something a lot further upstream that may have also cleared up by the time you reached it, so you may not even recognize it. It's weird and cool like that. And really annoying like that, too. You know, there are more than... Oh. Well, I was gonna say there are usually more than 3 items in those chests because of how high my luck is, but I was made a fool. $98, huh? And there we are, 99. What? Oh, right, because trinkets do... Yeah. Yes, please. And I shouldn't need the item room, if memory serves. Because it was Tech X. But is there anything else I can collect before the final ascent of today? Nah, I don't care. Anyway, still thinking about how to convey this because it's very technical. This effect of traffic forming these waves that go backwards, and there we have it. That's the Lost. Very nice. Sure, I'll take that. Not even a mom transformation. Oh well. This manifests by the... How do I say this? By the characteristic speed that is D_Q dk being strictly less than 0. Actually, that's not correct. Thinking of how to say this. The partial of Q with respect to k is the characteristic speed, as it shows up in the conservation equation. If it's less than 0, then traffic is... the information in traffic, the waves, are traveling backwards. Wow. Wow. That might be the fastest kill I've ever done of that particular boss. Let's see how the beast fares. Oh, man. Oh. of the screen. And he's dead. Okay. Okay. And death. Completely dead. Just gone. Absolutely gone. Show me how long you last. Wow. Yeah, that was the fastest I've ever killed the beast. I've killed the beast almost as fast before, where I've gotten through his first stage in about that time, and then the second stage in about that time too, but I have never seen his stage skipped. That was so much damage. Anyway, I'm thinking about how I can wrap up this topic. I, again, still have a lot to talk through, and I don't want to stretch it into 2 episodes. That would be torturous for you. Let's talk briefly then about possible ways of improving traffic. So you can optimize the flow of traffic using the fundamental diagram, that is Q equals K times V, to identify the critical density, the sweet spot between free flow and congestion. In other words, you can maximize the density of traffic, not density. You can maximize the flow of traffic by adjusting the speed and density. Although this doesn't minimize travel time for the individual, it minimizes group travel time. It minimizes the total time all people spend on the highway collectively, or on the roads, not highway per se, but it's pretty neat like that. You could also apply game theory for routing. You could model traffic as a non-cooperative game with user equilibrium and system optimal. I'm not actually that familiar with game theory, so I'm assuming those are terms to be used in game theory context. I don't know. And not the Matt Pat channel. Matt Pat. You could also improve traffic with intelligent transportation systems, that is, like smart cars and automatic driving. You could have adaptive traffic signals, ramp metering, public transportation improvements, demand management and modal shift, modal, that is encouraging other alternative forms of transportation like biking, walking, or mass transit. Apps such as Waze or Google Maps could help distribute traffic more evenly across the network as well. However, this may cause secondary congestion issues in residential areas. Skimming, skimming, skimming. You could, of course, throw a neural network at it just as you can for anything else. And city planning and zoning also help to minimize traffic. But that's not quite, what I'm interested in today. final thing that I've personally seen is highways that dynamically adjust the speed limit. In particular, there may be stretches of a highway where the speed limit is lower by, say, 10 miles per hour. So what's the deal behind that? Does it actually work? And so the idea is that you restrict upflow traffic in order to clear up congestion downstream. If you keep everyone moving a little slower, you're less likely to cause these waves of traffic to form and accumulate and propagate. And also, actually, something that I just remembered that isn't even in my notes today, as you have a wave that's propagating upstream, the reason that the wave goes away is because it's absorbed by empty space, kind of like a spring. The distance between cars, the empty space between cars, is a sponge or spring that absorbs traffic. So that space is more effective at absorbing traffic if people are moving slower and if that space is bigger. So less density on that particular road. So the idea behind slowing down traffic is not just that it, improves safety, that one is fairly obvious, but that it helps absorb a lot of these traffic waves a lot better, resulting in a lot less stop and go traffic and more uniform, albeit a little slower traffic. And in total, looking at data from the UK using the M25 and M42 motorways, it's been observed that travel time variability is reduced by as much as 22%. And that's not travel time, that's variation in travel time is reduced by up to 22% by using this method of slowing down segments of highways. So if you ever see that, that's what's going on, and that's why it works and how it works. And it works pretty well. But that will do it for today. That's the last thing I think is worth talking about here. Oh, one final thing, not quite related to traffic, but more just to driving in general, a piece of advice that is mathematically rooted is looking at the car in front of you tells you when to brake, obviously, but your braking habits may not be great if you only look at the car in front of you, the immediate car in front of you. You can mathematically, now speaking, you can obviously see the distance between you and the car in front of you, and you can intuit the car's velocity, how the distance between you and the car in front of you is changing. That's pretty easy to intuit. But that's not great for a smooth experience of braking and accelerating. If you want to be able to brake smoothly and accelerate smoothly, what you really got to look at is the car in front of the car in front of you. And here's why that works mathematically. If you can intuit the first derivative by looking at the car in front of you, then you can actually approximately intuit the second derivative by looking at the car in front of them, because it's the change in the distance between you and the car in front of you. I'm saying the car in front of you a lot of times right now, aren't I? But again, the point being, look 2 cars ahead of you, because it will give you a great idea of how quickly you need to be slowing down or speeding up. Trust me, passengers love it. But again, it's mathematically rooted because you're approximating the second derivative by looking ahead. Of course, that doesn't mean you should ignore the car in front of you, but anyway, all of this is technically a biological numerical solution to a differential equation, if you're wondering. That's kind of what's going on. It's almost like a Runge-Kutta method. Anyway, it will actually do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, because this is a fascinating topic. Modeling something physical and mundane using fluid dynamics is a fascinating idea. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care.